So welcome, my beautiful friends. It is February 14th, and we are going to launch into a healing uh, moment together. And this is a heart healing exercise. This is a body healing exercise. This allows us to keep our resilience when we find our good place where we have some, beautiful vibes going, our frequency's high, then we can learn to hold it for longer. And if we practice this together, it is actually more powerful. But practicing it all the time, especially while you're feeling good, is particularly important, because then when you're not feeling so good, you already have this muscle memory. You already know how to do this very well. So practicing is really, is really key. So I'd like to start first by just a quick little short opening prayer. We humbly give thanks for the privilege of being here, and we ask for a most benevolent outcome for all present. We claim a day and evening of heaven on earth for ourselves and for all whom we come in contact with. So be it. Okay, so what I'd like to... So be it. So how I'd like to start is by bringing all of our attention to the area of the heart. We are going to begin focusing purely on the heart space, to the point where we can almost feel our heart begin to swell with excitement and love for the attention that your heart is receiving right now. Not just by the mind, but by the body. All parts of the body are releasing all tension and allowing the heart to clear and cleanse any tensions throughout the body. And in the mind, all the thoughts that were going through the mind beforehand are now being released and falling down into the heart space for cleansing and releasing. All the anxiety for anything that happened this morning before the call, this week, this month, this year, this lifetime. We invite all of those thoughts, memories, and moments to find their way to the heart, to allow the most beautiful, greatest physical aspect of the human body to take this information, cleanse it, release it, or send it back in a new form, in a new positive way. As the heart, again, is expanding with all of this information and doing its beautiful work, expanding into the auric field, we now begin to breathe into the heart space. 5 seconds in. And 5 seconds out. Do your best to continue this rhythmic 5 seconds in and 5 seconds out throughout this entire exercise. For this practice is a combination of 3 areas, which we will talk more about in a moment. But right now it's about focusing on the heart and breathing into the heart, a steady stream of beautiful breaths in. 5 seconds if you can. If that's too long, if that's too uncomfortable, make it 3 or 4 seconds in, as long as it's the same amount of time for the out breath. You can shorten it while you're learning. I don't want to interrupt your own flow, but continue at your own pace. 3, 4, or 5 seconds in to the heart space. And then again, out. Without losing the breath rhythm. Imagine the outer breath is pushing out anything that the heart is ready to release. Pushing out any anxieties, frustrations, thoughts, emotions that are ready to be cleared and may leave the body for a moment, for an hour, for a day, or for a lifetime. We're going to spend another minute in the beautiful rhythm of the heart into the breath, into the outer breath, the inner breath, and then through the heart. One more minute. Let the heart expand with each breath in and release with each breath out. We are focusing our attention on the heart and the breath. Now, it will take just a moment to bring in the most beautiful memory or vision, the most authentic emotion of a high frequency is necessary for this beautiful moment memory that you bring in at this time. It is a moment that you cherish. Child, birth, baby, a puppy playing, a kitty, a moment with a friend that you care deeply about, the love of child or person in your life, gratitude for a deed that was done for you or a deed that you did for someone else that made a beautiful difference in their life. Whatever this thought, memory, or vision is, could be just swinging in a hammock in pure peace and bliss. Focus on that beautiful moment, whatever that is. Choose one at this time. And now breathe that beautiful frequency in as you visualize in the mind or or remember that moment, that time. Breathe it in and try to hold that authentic emotion that you felt at that time, or feel in this moment in that visual space. In 5 seconds, and then out 5 seconds, pushing out any lower energy vibrations that cannot reach that beautiful high frequency emotion, which is love or joy, peace, compassion, gratitude, care, fun, and ease. Any of those feelings, breathing in, pushes out any lower frequency thoughts or emotions that cannot survive in an environment of high frequency thoughts and emotions. These feelings are now overwhelming the heart. As you breathe it in, the beauty of the thought, the feeling, the authentic feeling is taking over the heart space and moving out throughout the body, moving out into the space, into the field where your love and your joy and your vibe is now living in your auric field that you will take out into the world and spread, not knowingly, but unknowingly. That will bring a smile to others that you see on your path. And it will bring a smile to your own self and your own heart. Breathing out any instance of physical uncomfortableness, of mental gymnastics that are going on in the mind, blocking out any outside noise or anything in the sight, and just being in the body of you, loving yourself in this moment, knowing that as Karen, as Martine, you're the most beautiful souls walking the planet at this incredible moment. The heart space has now expanded this beautiful feeling of love, gratitude, perfection into the entire body so that the healing may begin. So in this part of the meditation, we will begin to heal the body, starting with the mind, imagining the beautiful light coming in through the crown is now pouring down through the brain, cleansing the pituitary gland. All organs all movement in the mind, in the brain. The third eye is tingling between your brows. Take a moment to just feel the luster of this beautiful white gold, perfect energy. Now allow it to continue down through the neck, taking out any tension, any pain, moving down into the shoulders, down the arms. If you're holding crystals, allow the crystals to absorb this beautiful white gold energy that you have just brought in from your higher self, your team of light, your full spectrum of universal guides and angels, the universe herself, God, herself, Great Spirit, is providing this gift on this Valentine's Day and every day, every moment in this 5 energy of grace and change as we change the body to the perfection that it was come forth in and meant for. We move our mind back up through the arms, into the shoulders, and then back into the chest. And put all of your attention on your back, down the spine, sending healing energy through the spine and healing any abnormalities, any foreign objects, and asking them to meld perfectly with the body and the mind and with your field, and mostly with the heart. And now, think this beautiful golden white, sparkling energy for the healing thus far. And bring that beautiful light and energy from the heart down into the digestive system, all the intestines, the liver, spleen, all areas within the torso, down into the reproductive organs, and then moving through the hips, cleansing, clearing, and healing as this energy, not just the white, beautiful, sparkling golden light that was gifted to you through the crown, but with your own healing energy of the heart. For you yourself are a healer. For yourself, for those within your auric field, and for the collective human consciousness, and for Earth herself. So as you move this energy through the hips and down through the thighs, into the knees, taking a moment for the knees to bring happiness and joy into the joints.